If you're watching this video, you may have lost a loved one recently due to the negligence of someone else, whether it be a car wreck, a trucking collision, or any other type of personal injury that resulted in a death. And you may be asking yourself, what's important to know about a wrongful death claim? The people I've represented over the years who have lost loved ones and we've represented in wrongful death claims, none of them, in my experience, had ever been involved in a wrongful death claim before coming to me on those sad occasions. So, of course, they had no experience with it, and they shouldn't have. It's not something any of us really should have to ever concern ourselves about. Unfortunately, when a tragic situation arises, we lose a loved one, then for the first time ever, we have to think about, what should I know about this? Well, a couple of things to know is you have to know who's the proper party to bring the claim. And here in Georgia, that's set by statute, by law. Who owns the claim or who's the proper party to bring the claim? And there's a statutory scheme. You want a lawyer who's familiar with that and knows who the proper party is, of course. And you also need to know what are the claims, because in Georgia, there's actually two separate claims that arise when a person dies. There's one claim that belongs to the survivors of the deceased person. That may be a spouse or children or parents. And then there's a second claim that belongs to the estate of the deceased person. And there has to be a representative of that estate, and that representative can bring that claim. The representative may be the same person as the survivor. But at the end of the day, there are two separate claims. There may be different parties pursuing those claims. You also want to know what types of damages can be recovered in a wrongful death claim. The survivor's claim can result in certain types of damages. The estate claim can result in other types of damages. So you want an attorney who knows what the different types of damages available are in wrongful death claims, knows how to establish those damages, knows how to prove those damages. If you've lost someone who was working and earning income, one component of the damages, and of course this is only one component, but is the lost income for that person's life. So you may need an economist to prove that, and that's just one example of a type of damage that's available, and you want an attorney who knows how to prove that, knows who to hire, what type of experts to hire to prove that. Another thing you may need to know about, if you're wondering about what you need to know about wrongful death claims, is you need to know that it's not always so obvious as to who is at fault or who may have some responsibility. There may be multiple parties who are responsible. You may have lost a loved one in a wreck with a commercial vehicle, and immediately you're looking at the driver of the commercial vehicle who caused the wreck, but there could be other people or parties who bear some responsibility. The manufacturer of the truck may have some responsibility. The owners of the truck, people who loaded the truck, those are just examples. So you need to know that it's not always so clear immediately who is responsible. There may be multiple parties responsible. And you want an attorney who has the knowledge and experience to identify all of the responsible parties so as to ensure that you and your loved ones recover what you're entitled to recover when you've gone through such a sad situation. If you have any questions regarding a wrongful death claim here in Georgia, please give us a call, and we'd be honored to speak with you about it.